Wednesday, 15th of November. I want to do a shave with something different soap for a change. The Mai Chang. This looks rather nice. I'm going to really enjoy this one. For once, I can actually smell a really strong aroma. It's extremely nice looking. So I'm going to go straight into my shave. I'm not going to bother reading all the junk on the back. It's a Wickham soap. Potassium stearate, aqua sodium gocoate, sodium goco buttergate, glycerine. Ah, that's interesting. It's got the perfume is white, oh, and perfume plus white kaolin allantoin. Sounds rather chemical to me. Anyway, it smells very nice. This is going to be a little bit of a different shave. We're going to compare two very high quality 6/8 razors. One will be a Filly and one will be a Puma, and they're both top drawer. Anyway, let's take my trusty brush, wet it, do the People's Pre-Shave. This of course is the Dapper Shaves People's Pre-Shave, which is a very good idea, especially while you're rabbiting on about a lot of rubbish. Anyway, let me have a little call out, apart from Jacques at Dapper Shaves, just to say what a wonderful international community we have of straight razor shavers. And this is one of the reasons you should get involved if you're a newbie. It's a tremendous camaraderie, great friends all over the planet, including the Lebanon, South Africa, North America, Sweden, Norway, France, just about everywhere. All good friends and all willing to help. So anyway, Bill M. Hi Bill. Just to say what a broad church we are as well. Bill is a great experimentalist, and he has been an advocate of convex edges, and got his plate as I got mine, because I've got one as well. And yeah, all I would say is what a very broad church it is, and nobody should be jumping up and down on their soapbox saying which is the better way to hone a razor. There is no better way to hone a razor. Just get on with it. Anyway, this is a nice lather. It does actually smell quite sweet. Rather nice. Sweet, flowery, Mai Chang. Always wet. Continue to wet your lather. Don't want your lather drying. Anyway, let me show you these two razors. We're going to do a test today, living up to my name, I hope, Martin's Shave Test, with two extremely high quality 6/8 razors. I've got a bit of a thing against 5/8. I just find them just a little bit fiddly. My last shave was with 3 5/8 razors on different edges. Anyway, this won't be the same. Just dry your fingers, whatever you do. We don't need to have cuts, do we? No. Right, here we are. Let me show you these. This is a round-nosed, top-grade Puma. And this, of course, is German. It's the number 39. It's a 6/8. And it's for barber's use. Pour barber très dur. This is a barber's use with a gold panel in mint condition. It's full depth, so it is a proper 6/8. Beautiful scales, and I shall enjoy using that. And this is the famous Philharmonica. But this is a Filly13. The Filly13 is again a 6/8. It's not a 14. So they are in fact two identically sized blades. The difference is the Phillies tend on the whole to be a square nose, and the Pumas tend on the whole to be round nosed. There are variations. But anyway, they are, as you can see, the same size blade. Let's start with the Puma. I hanging hair tested them both. They're absolutely perfect. I'm not too sure exactly what the edge is on the Filly, because I can't remember. But 6/8 is a very nice size for any beginners. I think 6/8 is probably ideal. Yeah, it's cutting well on my old stiff stubble. A little tiny bit draggy. This edge is, I believe, if I can search my memory, I didn't write it all down properly, which I should have done. This is a 20K Suhiru Gukomyu edge. So this is a synthetic edge. And I'm pretty certain that the Philharmonica may have been done on a J-net at some point. Both are very, very, very keen edges. Nice. There's something magical about Philharmonicas. This has been picked up by other people. I'm not the only one. Yeah, they've got a feel about them. Gary did a wonderful video just a few days back, and he used the Philharmonica, and yeah, they are supremely good. His was a Filly13 a special, whereas this is a Filly13, and this is a Novador. Filly13 Novador. What romance. What history. The only thing is, I think if you shave too often, as I tend to do, you do get a bit clumsy. I just noticed I just put a nick, tiny little nick, with a Filly13. How could I? Look at that, little tiny weeper. That's my first weeper in ages. I'll plough over it, I don't care. Yeah, just shaved over it. Yeah, this isn't my edge. This is it does feel extraordinarily sharp. Here's a little tip. You get a weeper, styptic pencil, and you hold it on for 2 seconds or so. Let the alum in the styptic pencil work, and it's gone. Yeah. So I'm glad, in a way, to show that, chaps, because yeah, gone. Yeah, it's a very good test. So this is me being clumsy. I never did get the hang of Wednesdays. Yeah. This is a very nice razor, but I've not used it more than once or twice. I bought it thinking I would, and quite honestly, I prefer the Filly13. That serves me right for using a razor with an edge I'm not conversant with. Well, I'm not good enough to say if that's a J-net edge or not, but I believe it was. Will it ever be my favourite razor? Nah. It'll only make the other razors jealous. Can't have that. Right, let's now go back to this beautiful Puma. Now I've got a feeling, just a feeling, that the Puma is going to be at least equal, probably better. So this one has my edge on it, which is yeah, fairly good. That's the one thing about a synthetic edge. It's very reliable. You know, you can go from one to another with a synthetic edge. You're always on tenterhooks when it comes to natural edges. Do you know, it's slightly kinder. I'll be damned. Yeah, against the grain. Lovely razor. Across the grain. Yeah, that's a good shave. Let's go across the grain. Not very good. Not much there. Very little left. Interesting. I'm going to make this a brief shave. I've got to go out, do some shopping. And it's sunny for once. Yes, England, and it's sunny in November for one day only. Use it or lose it. A little bit of resistance. Yeah. Feeling a little more clumsy today. Don't know why. Yes, I think I need a bit more practice on the moustache. Can't get every shave right, can you? That's got it. Yeah, quick shout out to my other heroes. Matty Lindstrom. I've only got one soap from Matty. I need more. Matty is a genius. He does both honing videos and of course shaving videos. He's very, 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 very skilled. He's also one of the very few people out there who makes his own soap. And they're nice, small, convenient sized pots. Whereas this one, as you can see, is huge. That'll last you a lifetime, at least it would me. So yes, there's Matty out there in Scandinavia, with of course Johan. And Johan's very famous. Johan does exceptional shave videos. Certainly recommend him. And of course, we have more in England. Many more. My absolute favourite, of course, is my good mate, professional barber, professional shaver in Nottingham, Gary. Gary Hayward just wrote the book virtually on most forms of shaving. Yeah, it's hard to say between the two. I might put my own edge on that filly. It was a little bit over sharp. I know it sounds a contradiction, but with razors, you've got that little tiny nick there. But it's closed up, so I don't care. If you get a minor weeper, like this one, you can shave over it within a day. In fact, if you know the direction of the cut, you can shave over it as I will now. Yeah. I just shaved over it, couldn't feel it. Yeah, this is a good edge. Puma German steel, very nice quality indeed, like most German steel is. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you to death today. I just thought I'd do this rather strange video comparing 6/8 razors and say, yeah, two very nice razors. Just goes to show you can pass a hanging hair test and still get a razor that feels a little tiny bit off. For me, the Filly13, though blissfully sharp, it's not quite as comfortable, so it needs a new edge. This one, I'd say today, is the winner. This is the Puma. Anyway, it's not quite BBS, baby bum smooth, but you know what, it's pretty good. Yeah, fit to be seen out in public, definitely. Oh, let's do a little tiny bit under the chin I'd neglected. Which is the other great thing with the straight razor shave. You can trim afterwards. Look at that. Always tricky under the chin, I don't know why. Just is. When you can stretch and pull and stretch, I don't think it makes any difference personally. I know everybody's going to shout at me now, but honestly, if your edge is right, it's right. Yeah, that's a belter. A tiny bit down the neck, and then I'll be done. Keep the angle low, especially under the chin, on the neck. Seems to be quite critical. Swap your hands. Let's go left-handed on that area again. Nope, nothing left. That's it. I'm done. Right. Anyway, what would I say about this soap? It's got a nice smell. Mei Chang. Nice. I'm not an expert on soaps. I don't claim to be. I find it's a fairly interesting subject, but for me, I'm more into steel and blade shapes. Let's have a little wipe off. I'll put the Allen block over quickly, just to give a little test. Yeah, very, very slight sting, but again, I've been shaving a little bit too often. Maybe the soap doesn't agree with my skin, who knows? Who cares? I certainly don't. There you go, look, that little weeper, gone. The Allen block, can't even feel it. So please don't be nervous about the occasional small nick, because we all do it. I haven't had one in weeks and weeks, but there you go. Whatever you do, do wash off the Allen. It's a triple salt, not particularly good for you. The worst trick, as I've said many times before, is do not ever get your nice carbon blade anywhere near alum. It will darken it instantly. Anyway, how about that? That's nice. What should I put on as a splash? Do I need a splash? Yeah, I'm going to put on some of this. Now this is interesting. I think I'll put this on. This is the Kaizen splash. I'm not a great believer in splashes and wonderful scented things, but we'll give this a go, as I've got to go out into the wild. Yep. Oh, that's a much better aroma. Oh, I take it all back. Yeah, that's very nice. Aftershave Splash and Skin Food. Ariana and Evans. Very, 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 very nice. I'd recommend this one. It doesn't sting. It's got a lovely pong. So when I go into Tesco's later, I won't be scaring the participants in their shopping. Anyway, chaps, thanks so much for watching. I hope this is of some vague interest. Keep the faith. See you all soon. Bye for now.